What's up, YouTube? Mandee Hops here. How you guys doing? Haven't seen you in a minute. Been busy, but everything's been good. So I'm gonna talk about bitches today. And when I say bitches, I don't mean like they're mean. I mean dudes and bitches. I don't get along with girls, okay? There's a reason why. Now, other than YouTube, I had 2 girlfriends in the world. Like real girlfriends. One was Red Hot Box. You guys remember her? She hasn't called me once since I've been here. Have you know? So what does that tell you? 2, my BFF Jackie. But she's my oldest friend. And we would do anything for each other. But we've gotten to that point where we see each other once, twice a year. Like when you're really stoked about a friend. Like you want to talk all the time. And you know what I mean? And I don't know. I am not a girly girl. I don't know. I just get along with dudes. So let's talk about that. I had 2 girl YouTubers friends. One I considered like literally a best friend. And we're gonna spill the tea on that today. First, I want to talk about the Rich Life of Roadtrippers and Molasses Murphy. Now, Molasses Murphy was one of my first subscribers. So I really didn't want to talk about anything. Like, I'm not going to drag anybody through the mud. I just didn't really want to talk about anything because I had so much respect for Hey Paula Oz and Molasses Murphy. I thought that I wouldn't bring it into real life. But you guys, especially these broads, they met me through my channel. They know this is my real life. This is what I do. I talk about it. How you doing? All right. So, Molasses was like one of my first subscribers. She met me through Black Bigot. So the things about YouTubers that I find interesting, I feel like one reason we all get drawn to these channels, the channels I just mentioned, mine and other people's, is because like it sheds some light on like real life. Like it's different than TV, right? But then the more I get to know these people, like not just these people I mentioned, I mean YouTubers. Because honestly, like I've been immersed in the YouTube world like since like March, since I started my channel, the end of March, when COVID started, basically. It's fake. And I thought all these people were real. I know. Stupid me. I'm still learning since day one of my videos. There you guys met me. How you doing? My channel is not. Okay. So you might not like me, but I'm as real as I get, honey. Okay. So Molasses is always a huge supporter. I think she has like great musical skill. Okay. And she started reaching out to me over time, which I didn't think it was a big deal. You know, she'd been with me since day one. You know, I eventually started doing like the nomad thing and traveling. And then now that she's doing it, you know, like that's cool. Like that's really rad, you know, and she is like way more immersed in this world than I am. And I guess like, I don't know. I mean, I'm really not doing this for clout. Like I'm just doing this because like I have to like talk about it because it's so weird. It's been weird and I've been holding my mouth for about a week now on both ends. So, all right. So anyway, she basically said, can I come stay with you in Vegas? And I said, yeah. She's like, I'll buy you groceries. Cool. So she blew it off, decided to head right on to Cali at the time. And I was like, no big deal, right? No big deal. Then she sends me a message today. Well, maybe it was a couple days ago, honestly, because I've been busy. But I mean, and I'm not going to go into like the personal details of her life because that has nothing to do with it. I'm just talking about my life and my interactions. But it says caravanning to Biloxi with Richlife of Roadtrips. Rosie's supposed to meet us there later. Then she tells me she decided to bypass Vegas again because she wanted to save money. Then I turn on Richlife of Roadtrips. There's a live. He's crying. He is like, Molasses fucked me over. All these people are talking shit on Molasses. I don't know what happened. Okay? I don't know what she said to him. He said to her, not really my business. But he did openly admit that she was like, and this is what he says. But by openly admitting this, he admits to himself. He said, well, she said she was going to like have sex with me or something. So you admit it was over sex. And at the end of the day, in some Freudian like concept, isn't it always like in some weird way, guys? Like not her, like everybody, you know what I'm saying. Google it. So yeah. So then I started thinking, like, what if her car, like, I always thought she was like so smart, but like she didn't plan out any of this. Although look at me, I planned out everything and I got about $1,000 left till I'm homeless, so I've got better watch what smack I talk. But no, I'm nothing against her, but like so now that I've become a YouTuber, I'm gonna try to keep this together. I've really stopped watching TV and I only talk to YouTubers, a lot of them. And a lot of stuff I keep secret, even with old boy. You guys know how you met me. A lot of people through his channel, okay? Lives in a van. There's a lot of stuff I could have talked about. I didn't. And a lot of stuff you guys don't know. And a lot of us all talk, all of us YouTubers all the time, you know? And I've talked to her like a million times. And I also talked to another common acquaintance of ours, a YouTuber. And she thought I was like hitting on him. And I wasn't. And like had this like weird, crazy phone call to me. And I was like, I found it funny because I was like, wow, like I go to bed at night sleeping with the fan on, not thinking anything about it. And meanwhile, there's this like whole other world revolving, thinking like, does she like him? Like, I'm going to be mad at you for talking to Mandee Hops. What? I didn't even know this was a thing. Like that my name was coming out of your mouth. Like, I'm not even mad. I told you straight up. I'm just friends with your YouTube boyfriend. And he is a friend of mine, YouTube wise. So I'm not going to blow him out. I feel like enough people have been blowed out on this trip. But no, I don't know. You know, in all honesty, dude, she could have just been cool. And he just assumed he was going to get some. And this dude flipped out. I don't know. She could have done something shady. I don't know. But I do know that everybody she talks to has a pretty good YouTube stature. So I don't know if she's just being smart, like building her little lands, or like she's effing her way to the top. Not literally, not figuratively, but you know what I'm saying. Who knows? But either way, safe travels to Molasses and yeah, and to old boy that she just broke it off with. Road trips. Safe travels to both you guys. I'm sure you're both great people, and I've watched both your channels. Now for what we waited for, my beef with Hey Paula Oz, and guess what? So Paula, also a YouTuber, reached out to me. I was very flattered when I first started YouTubing. She liked my videos. It felt very cool to like have somebody on the other side of the world watching me in the background on their TV. It was like so surreal. She looks like she could be my big sister. Me and this girl have literally talked like every day. Every day for almost 10 months now. Okay? I think we started talking back in April, right after my channel was like fresh, and hers too. And like we know every detail of each other's lives. As weird as this sounds, we've pretty much seen every part of each other's body, but like not like how you little dirties want to think it. We just literally would like video talk every day, all day, every time of day. We've seen each other cry. We've seen each other everything, you know? Like there's nothing about me she doesn't know. And dude, I didn't think I was going to get choked up. I honestly can say I don't care more about any other girl but her. Now, the way Australians handle things and the way Americans come at things, it's very culturally different. On top of that, I'm already loud and in your face more than like most Americans, I would say. But she, again, knew that. She met me through my channel. She knows how I am. We talk every day. So I have this, what's considered to some people a bad habit. I mean, etiquette-wise, yes, I talk over people. I don't mean to. Some people say I talk at them. Even Molasses said this to me, not just Paula, and she didn't even know about that. But yeah, I'm not used to talking to girls either. And with boys, I do most of the talking away. But I'm sitting there talking to her, and all of a sudden I see the fucking ceiling. We're FaceTiming. And I was like, what's going on? And she's like, oh, you were just talking over me. And P.S., like, if you're saying something, I'm like, oh, and I'm asking you a question, like, that's because I'm really into your story. And I'm sorry if that's not PC, but I'm paying attention. If I'm not interjecting or, like, asking, I don't get it. So, Anyway, this is what I mean. She's very passive aggressive. I just do aggressive. I don't do passive. I don't do passive aggressive. So I see the phone pointing at the ceiling, and I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, well, you were, just talking over me, so I gave up. Bitch, like, first of all, tell me I'm talking over you, or just hang up on me. Like, don't do some shady, snarky little girl stuff. That's why I don't hang out with girls in the first. Say, hey, you're talking over me, Mandee Hops. Shut the fuck up, Mandee Hops. Say something, But no, she didn't. She didn't. So for a week straight, I've called, I've cried, I've apologized. I don't really feel bad. I feel like her hanging up the phone like that is just the same as me hanging up. It's just a big F you. It's rude. Like, you're done, right? We just did it different ways. You stayed on, I hung up. Same message down under. I know she's going through a lot. I know she's getting her report taken out. I do care. I'm being like so nice. But you know what? Like, this is her only fight. And if this is her only fight and then you just want to like somebody like that, then it just, I feel like, when did this, oh, okay, I thought I stopped recording. I was going to be so mad. I had to redo this. I just feel like all these YouTube girls are kind of fake, and I'm not. And I don't know how to play fake. So I'm not trying to hurt any of y'all's feelings. I wish y'all the best. I'm not even talking trash on you guys. I'm just telling you how I feel. So, I don't know. I do feel a little bit sketchy, about these female YouTubers, dude. But, who am I to talk? But I will tell you guys this. I'm not fake. And, where will we go from here? I don't know. Do I feel like Molasses is going to be mad at me? Yeah. But did I really say anything bad? No. Am I trashing her? No. I'm still subscribed to her channel. I will still be subscribed to her channel. Hopefully she's still a subscriber of mine. Hopefully we can, just move on. But I just feel like the whole thing's weird. It kind of does make me take a second look at people and their motives. Just in general. Not because of her necessarily, not because of Paula, but you know what I mean? So right now, I would say I have no girlfriends really. I have casual acquaintances that are girls. Anyway, so tell me what you guys think in the description box below. If you got any tea, let me know. Maybe we'll come back to this. Yeah. And I still didn't say everything, so it could get juicier, but we'll just see. Hopefully, everything's good for everybody. Have a good night. Like, share, subscribe. Like.